Joe and I back together, this time in Florida. And
Yes, sir.
we've been having tons of conversations. Tons.
Yep.
And we should really have a crew filming us 24/7.
It would be the best reality show of all time.
But one of the
A
major...
lot of touching, though. Way
Too
too
much.
much touching.
I don't think way too much. I think just enough.
But you get weirded out when I touch you. I don't get as weirded out.
It depends where you're touching me. So, one of the topics we've been kind of battling back, not battling in a bad way, but just kind of battling through for us and then for the people that we work with is fear. And sometimes that takes the form of fear of success in other aspects of life, and sometimes it takes the form of nutrition. And really, as we talk through everything, we both kind of realize it's all the same. One quote we both love lately is, how you do one thing is how you do anything. So, dive into this for me.
Oh, I think fear is one of the most paralyzing emotions that we have. And I think sometimes and we've talked about this a lot, right?
But they don't know it.
Alright, so we talk about fear sometimes letting you get in your own way. Right? So instead of doing something the way that it needs to be done and making things simple, we tend to overcomplicate something because we're scared of actually succeeding, not necessarily always being scared to fail, but actually scared to succeed. Like, what happens if I succeed? What's next? What if I lose the first 5 pounds? What's next?
And give me the example you used, if you don't mind. We don't have to...
Okay, I'll tell you the one that we talked about.
Yeah.
This week. Okay, so in building my business, I've had another business, an investment business, and I've been in the finance industry since 2003 was my first job in the finance industry. And now it's 14 years later, and I had an investment business. And for a long time, I've been scared to let it go because it's how I've defined myself. I've always been a finance guy. I've always been a good market guy. I've always been a guy who knows things about the markets and finances. And letting that piece of me go is what's actually allowing this business to succeed. And I hung on to it for a very, very long time, probably a year and a half too long. And this week, on Monday, I shut it down. Legally dismembered, I had to talk to clients, broke up with all my clients. That was really hard, but it was the right thing to do because if you're not focused on one thing, and sometimes we don't focus because of fear, right? We get so caught up in, well, we have a better backup plan than a success plan.
Well, that's what we said also, relating it to other things, is you don't put 100% of your effort into something else because you know, okay, I want this to do well, but if it doesn't, it's like we've all been there with a relationship.
100%.
Maybe not all, but I have, where it's like you keep this one, side girl as you're chasing another girl, and you're like, if it doesn't work out, I got this one.
Always got the side piece.
Always did. I don't condone that and never do it again. So, but I mean, it's definitely the case. And also when it comes to fear, with relating it back to nutrition now, I think there are definitely people that are afraid of being successful because maybe you've been overweight your entire life,
right? And
you don't know what it's going to be like. And as crazy as that sounds, that you'd be afraid of getting healthier, there are definitely people out there that sabotage themselves rather than being successful.
And I'll take it a step further. This might sting. I think sometimes we're scared to lose the weight because what if it doesn't solve the actual problem?
That's deep. Deep.
Like
I think we need to touch on that next.
Sure.
So, in summation, a lot of people are afraid of success, and a lot of people are preventing themselves from being successful by leaving that backup or side piece, as you put it.
Right.
But on the next one, let's talk about exactly what you just said, in that, what if that doesn't make you happy?
Yeah, let's do it.